When you are grateful for what you have, then you're grateful whether or not it's something small or something big. Whether it's just one step towards what you want to accomplish in your life, or whether it's at the finish line when you accomplish that particular goal or objective. Not everybody understands what it means to live a life of gratitude. So let me try to explain it with an example that has helped me to really think through this question. There was a older lady, I would say in her 60s perhaps, homeless lady who lived in the neighborhood in which I worked in Northern California. And she was known throughout the different businesses, grocery stores, restaurants. People knew her, they recognized her, and so it wasn't a shock for her to show up on your doorstep and ask for something or request something. She was a part of the community, and in order to survive, and I'm using that word on purpose, in order to survive, she needed the help of others. And from time to time, when I had the occasion to meet her, I would try to help her if I could. If she needed a meal, or if she needed a bottle of water, or whatever she needed, I tried to do my best to help. I recall one day that I was across the street from where I worked, and I was getting some lunch, and she was hanging around that location. It was actually a fast food restaurant, and she was just hanging around, and I asked her if she wanted something to eat. And she said yes, and I told her, well, I'm going in here to grab something. Can I get you something? And her response was, well, it was disturbing. She told me that there was a Chinese restaurant next door, and she wanted some shrimp. And I told her, well, I'm not going there, I'm going here. Can I get you something at the location that I'm going? And she said, no, I don't want that. I want some shrimp. Buy me some shrimp over here. And my response to that was, well, I guess I can't help you. In my mind, I thought, wow, why aren't you just grateful? Why do you insist on getting what you want rather than being thankful for what is offered? Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. So my response was to tell her that if she changed her mind and she wanted something to eat, I was willing to help. And I walked off, and she just stood there and did not respond. She just held her ground. I'm not having what you're having. You're going to give me some shrimp, and that's what I want, and that's it, and that's all. Over the years, I've thought about that story from time to time. And even though she didn't have anything and she lived on the streets, she still had pride. She still had her preferences. She had health issues, and she certainly had social skills issues, and yet she had this demeanor about her that she wasn't going to accept help unless it was the exact thing that she wanted. And at least my impression from that was She wasn't a grateful person. I don't know her story. I don't know why she lived on the streets, what brought her to that city, what she's had to experience. And I was never able to get out of her a little more information about her story. But it just bugged me that regardless of your circumstance, you can still be picky, you know. Maybe you've got a different perspective about that, but I guess I grew up differently. I grew up with a mom and dad that taught me that I should be grateful. I should be thankful for what I have. And that's not everybody's story. That's not everybody's perspective. But I think it's the best way to live life. Because if you have gratitude, then your gratitude is expressed in ways like what I've been seeing lately as Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, has been chronicling his journey from Jackson State University to University of Colorado. I've been impressed that he gets up every morning, goes to work, grabs a vacuum cleaner and vacuums his floor. He vacuums floors. I mean, he's done great things. He continues to do great things, and yet he's so grateful for what he has. He grabs a vacuum cleaner and he vacuums his floor. And he insists on doing that. At least my impression from that is that Deion lives a life of gratitude. Man, what an example for me to consider. Am I living a life that is grateful for the things that I have, for the people in my life? Am I grateful? Am I living a life of gratitude? This isn't just a religious thing or a churchy thing. I actually believe that's the best way to live. When you are grateful for what you have, then you're grateful whether or not it's something small or something big. Whether it's just one step towards what you want to accomplish in your life, or whether it's at the finish line when you accomplish that particular goal or objective. And I was also taught that I don't need to wait until Thanksgiving to consider what is it about my behavior, about the way that I talk to people, about the way that I give my time to people that shows that I am grateful for them. As I do these ponderings, I'm using the camera that I have. It's not the best camera. I'm using the lighting that I have. It's not the best lighting. I'm using the chair that I have. It's not the best chair. It's what I have. But what I could do is do nothing and just wait until I've got enough money to buy the right microphone and the right camera and the right lighting and have the right space, and then the clock keeps moving and the days keep going by, and because I'm not grateful for what I have, I end up paralyzed with accomplishing a step towards my goals in life. Don't wait until everything is perfectly aligned. You got enough money, you've got enough people in your network and contacts and equipment and resources. Don't wait until everything is perfectly aligned before you step out on faith and just go for it. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. And if I continue to wait, eventually I'm going to turn 58 and I will have wasted an entire year not speaking into this calling. I guess I could call it a calling, to use this platform to try and just share with you, hopefully, a word of encouragement. Thanks for taking this journey with me, and whatever you do at work or at school or regardless of your circumstance, I hope that you do it filled with gratitude and joy, because I think that's the best way to live.